This looks like a job for Superman.
Hey guys, Rez the Collector here with another action figure review. Today we're taking a look at the Superman from the Total Heroes line that just came out. This is the new 6-inch line put out by Mattel. I'm going to unbox him in just a moment, but I just want to get a good look at the packaging. Of course, we can see the Superman logo, the Mattel logo. On the front, of course, we have the DC logo and the new Total Heroes logo. And let's get a look at the top of the box. Of course, we have Superman, and then here we have him in his t-shirt and jeans look from, it's Action #1, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video really quick and do the unboxing. Actually, forget unpausing. I'm just going to tear him open. Why? Oh, he has the logo on the back. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, this is some in-depth packaging here. Okay. Get that out of here. Throw that down there for a moment. So here we have the figure in the last clamshell. He does have the black S on the back. I'm actually really surprised to see that. So let's just take a look at him here. Actually, I'm going to pause this and get him out. Alright, got him out of the packaging. Now, he actually is a pretty solid figure. I was expecting him to be kind of cheap. Because actually, the figures are very nicely priced. These Total Heroes figures are only $10. And even stores that generally jack up the pricing on their figures, like Toys R Us, which is where I bought him, when he was still only $10. Generally, they add at least another $5 to other stores' normal pricing. Like the Batman Unlimiteds, those are always going for $19.99 at Toys R Us, whereas everywhere else they're $15.99. So obviously, this is an entire new sculpt. It looks a lot like the small Target ones, but it's very bulky, much more kid-friendly than the other figures. Different articulation for him. I don't have any of the smaller Target figures. I never bothered to pick them up. Sorry about that. Okay. Little break in editing there. Like I was saying, he's built similar to the 4-inch scale, or close to 4-inch scale, of the exclusive Target figures. But of course, he is 6-inch scale, and I did grab a couple other Mattel Superman figures so we can do a comparison. But he is, like I said, an all-new sculpt based on the new 52. He's got a very wide belt. Now, in a lot of the pre-production photos, these little spaces on either side of the diamond were actually blue instead of red. But when they actually produced the figure, I guess they decided to do this as an all-red, probably to save on manufacturing, because then they don't have to have something programmed in to hit those little spots. They can just do a solid red and get the figures produced even faster. Of course, you can see some of the armor lining here. Not a lot, but they did put in some piping. You can see here on the shoulders, a little bit here on the chest, a little bit here on the legs, and a little on the boots. But of course, nothing even like the earlier Mattel New 52 figures. One thing I am really happy about is having this black S on the back. I really was shocked that they included it. A lot of times with a cheaper figure they don't, and this is a cloth cape, which is nice. Of course, it's just a straight cut. There's no definition to it. There's no design to it. Kind of like the Man of Steel figure capes. They're just straight cut. But his articulation, he does have standard ball joints for the shoulders. He does have a ball jointed head, but it has very little movement. He has elbow, both bend and rotation, which is a little bit different. And he has wrist rotation. He does have waist rotation. He does have the standard Mattel legging, or legs. They do go out to the side. They do go back and forth. Not very far, though. The way that's designed, they are not going out far at all. Of course, we do have, of course, you can do the full splits, but yeah, not so much there. He has a very high knee joint. That's, I mean, if you compare the shin going up to the knee and then the thigh, I mean, that is very short there. That's kind of an odd choosing there, an odd choice in the sculpt to have those thighs to be so short. And then he does have some oversized feet. He does, of course, have knee and ankle rockers. Very tight ankle rockers, actually. The face sculpt, very blocky. These are more kid-friendly figures. Get a little bit closer on that. The paint app is pretty good. You can see we got the red lines around the wrists. Of course, we got the red belt. The S is pretty nice looking. Looks a little cut off here at the top. And then not so much of the yellow slash here is what we would normally see. But I mean, it's a pretty good looking S. And like I said, he's a pretty solid figure. I was expecting him to be a little bit more cheaply made, honestly, for the $10 price tag. You really can't beat, especially in this day and age, you can't beat a 6-inch figure with a $10 price tag. That's really not bad. Now let's get a look at him with some of his Mattel predecessors. As you can see here, we have the new 52 metallic paint put out by Mattel, and he's just a little taller than this new Total Heroes figure. And then we have an older Mattel. This is, of course, the S3 sculpt. And let's do a back-to-back. On this one, they look to be just about the same height. Of course, the S3 sculpt did have a much wider stance, though, so if he were to be standing fully upright, he would be a little taller. Overall, I am actually pleased with the figure. I mean, it's not a masterpiece in any way, shape, or form. He's very blocky, he's very kid-friendly. But, I mean, it is nice that Mattel is giving us something. With the disappointment of the subscription lines and DC-UC ending, it's great that we have something new coming out. Even if they are these more kid-friendly versions, something that, you know, us as collectors wouldn't really necessarily be looking to these. But, I mean, of course, we're going to pick them up. Anyone that's a fan of any of the characters that are being produced, be it Superman, Batman, Flash, and Aquaman. I think those are the 4 that are out right now. And I know there are Aquaman fans out there. I know they're out there. There's gotta be, because the character's still around, but why would you do Aquaman before Wonder Woman or Lantern? I mean, I just don't get that. Anyway, this is the Total Hero Superman. And this, of course, is Rez the Collector. This is some choppy editing in here, so I apologize for that. But, of course, I do try to put out videos as often as possible. This is from my last review preview. I do have 4 more items from that review preview to come. 2 of them being statues, another Superman figure, and a Marvel figure, which is very unusual for me. Of course, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe, like the video, and leave me a comment. I'm always happy to hear from everybody, and I try to respond to everyone I can. If I miss you, I am sorry. Life is rather busy for, I think, all of us, but I do try to comment back to everyone that does comment on the videos. So, guys, thanks for watching, and have a great day.